What's up? Good morning, guys. Welcome to Draftkingsnbadfs NBA segment for February the 6th, 2019. And of course, I go by Invisible DFS. We're gonna go ahead and jump to segment 1 and see how the players did for the night before. Alright, guys. Alright, so as you guys know, there was a lot of news for the slate last night. So if you guys check my YouTube channel, you guys could see that I think around 6 or whenever that was, the news came out. I told you guys some of the players that I like or some of the players that I would take out because of the news. Like the Gasol news changed things, and who else? Oh yeah, the Lowry news changed things, so I had to take one of the players out. Man, I love Wade yesterday, but I didn't put him on my 5 players, but I did have him on that lineup. I wish I did over, but regardless, guys, let's go ahead and go over that. So Jackson, 3450, 6.3x, that was really good. My best, who I was very proud of is Whiteside. Why? Because he was only 2.5%. 2.5% on. So do Wade, but he was 2.5% on the last game. In the last game of the night, he returned 7.9x, and he plays some fourth quarter minutes. So that was really great to see. Danny Smith, 39.25, 6.9x. Brown cost me, because he only returned 5.2x. And also Kawhi was the worst pick. But here's the news about Kawhi. So once Lowry news came out, hopefully you guys went off Kawhi and played somebody else. But the thing about it, LeBron James also did bad because they got blown out. Basically, they got blown from the start of the game. So the total was 196.50. For those 5 players. I'm always looking for 200, no matter what the salary is. And of course, we still had a 5.9k average remains for the other 3 players. My other 3 player was Tatum, 47.75. That was really good. Of 434, not too good. Wade, 39.25. That was great. And that total was 314.50. Which I end up actually double up my money with that lineup. But I also, my best lineup actually had 353.25. And I had 3 players from that Memphis game. I was waiting for that game to go to OT, but Okoji did something stupid. And also, but anyway, great night. In both sides, I went way more than I spent last night. So that was really good. Let's go ahead and jump to segment 2 and check out the 5 players that I have for you guys that have a price differences between, that have a price of 1k or more between the 2 sites. Alright, so segment 2. Alright, guys, the first player that I have for you guys is Harden. He's 14k on FD. I'm not going there with CP3 there, 12.6k. But if somehow you can have a good lineup with Harden, then I would do it, because you still see Harden in winning lineups, especially last game. So could still happen. But in DK is 12.6. So if you want to go there, you can go there. But as of right now, I'm not looking to go there. But then again, since I play a lot of GGP's lineup, so there's gonna be at least one of them with Harden in it, most likely. Farid, 8k. I can tell you right now, I don't think I'm going there at all in FD, but in DK, 7k, I like that. A 1k difference. Green, 7.5k, 6.3 in DK, I like that. 1.2k difference. But most likely we're probably gonna get some news where somebody in Golden State gonna sit. Why? Because the Spurs is sitting. Basically, the Spurs just said, we're gonna lose this game anyway, so we might as well go ahead and sit LMA in that game, and of course his sidekick. And Ubre 6.8k, 5.8k in ZK, like that price. He's been doing good. And Bagley 5.8k. I love Bagley. 1k difference. I love that price, and he's actually right now playing great. He got his confidence. I believe he's starting now, so I love it. Alright, let's go ahead and jump to segment 3 of what I call the main ingredient of the show, where I'm gonna give you guys my 3 core players, 1 chip that is 4.5k and below, and of course the star of the segment. So let's go to the DK website. Alright guys, let me go ahead and check my notes. Alright, the first player I'm gonna go with, it's a guy you guys probably like, why? But I like him. But as of right now, we don't know if he's playing or not. If he is playing, if he is playing, like I said, if he is playing, then I like him. But as of right now, we don't know. So if you guys wonder what that is, that Jemo Murray at 6.4k against Brooklyn. If he get the start, the good thing is this, that's the first game, the only game at 7:30, so we should get news if he is playing, and also if he is on minute restriction. So if he is, then of course I will make the necessary changes, and of course I will come to the YouTube channel and let you guys know that by commenting on it. Alright, so remember that. So turn on your notification, subscribe, so as soon as I do that, you guys can get it. But for right now, Murray is a guy like, the price is cheap. They're playing Brooklyn. If he is not on the minute restrictions, then I expect him to go off. I mean, honestly, I think he could have been playing, but since they've been winning, they just decided to give him some more days off. The second guy I'm gonna go with, guys, is Bagley. I mean, right now, the Bagley is playing, he's getting the minutes. The last 2 games, basically, he's been doing good. 37, 33, and 55. So Bagley is the guy I'm gonna go with as my play. So he's rebounding really good, at least 12 rebounds in the last 3 games, and he's doing a little bit more scoring than usual. So Bagley now, his minutes are up, so Bagley is my second guy against Houston. I expect him to probably even get more rebounds than he has been he gets, and 12 is a lot. So, but I still expect him to get at least 12 rebounds in this game. So Bagley is my second guy. The third guy I'm going for right now, which of course that's another game I'm waiting on news. Why? Let's go ahead to go to the game so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Williams. Alright, so the thing about New Orleans, Davis we know is not playing. Randall. If Randall is playing, then of course I'm gonna get off Williams. But I believe they might sit Randall. So Williams, who I like him, this guy is everywhere. He kind of reminds me of Rodman. He's everywhere. He had a bad shooting game last game, I believe 2 of 12, and still end up getting 30. Let's see, 3 of 13, and still end up getting 32 fantasy points. His price went up. Hey, if he can give us what he gave us last time, that at least 6x. And I actually expect him again. The team he's playing against, I expect him to do even better. So William is a guy that I like for tonight's slate. As far as my cheap play, alright guys, before I pick my cheap plays, let me go ahead and tell you some of the guys that I was looking at. Laos is the guy I was looking at, but of course we have to find out if Millsap is playing at 3.7k. Of course he got more minutes too because of the blowout, but that's the guy I was looking at. But I decided to go with Bertans. Burton is the guy I'm going for at 4.1k. He should play a load of minutes, a lot of minutes, because LMA is not playing and DeRozan is out, so Burden will be my cheap guy. And if you look at his box score, they hasn't been bad, you know. So if out those two guys, he should do a little bit more scoring, and hopefully he can return a double-double. I'm banking on that. I'm hoping for that. So Burden is my cheap play. And of course, now let's go to what I call the star of the segment, the star of the show, and that will be Jokic. I expect him to bounce back from his last game, his worst game in a while. I expect him to bounce back against a team that nobody can guard him on that team, and you know. So Jokic will be my star. No explanation for that. He's playing against Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is one of the worst teams against Sanders. So Jokic is my star of the show. Before I go to the next segment, guys, another guy I was looking to play as a core player, I didn't choose him. There is Portis. Portis is a guy that I like. Yes, you know, I didn't put him there, but Portis, just want to let you know I like Portis for tonight's slate. I just wanted to say that. So let's go ahead and jump to segment 4 and check the list of the cheapies. Alright guys, let's go very quick. So Kawhi 4.5k, score at least 21.5 fantasy points in the last 5 games. So that's a guy, if you guys want to use, you can use. Powell should still see some good minutes with no front court players. Basically, Dallas right now, they don't have any big men. So to me, they should let Powell play as much as possible, because this guy to me can be a nice player in the NBA. So yeah, Powell is a guy that I'm looking to play. Another player, guys, so of course, like I said, we're waiting on news, so I could make some changes. Plumlee could be a guy I move as my cheap play, or even as one of my core players. So news could change a lot of things. Remember, we're getting close to the trade deadline. A lot of things can happen in the next 36 hours. All right, so Forbes 4.3k should see a lot of minutes. Kleber 4.3k if start is in play. So there is a lot of actually cheap plays. Jackson 4.2k should get another start. Burden's 4.1k, he should get the start. And Shumpert is a guy out of nowhere that can give you anything from 5 fantasy points to 40 fantasy points. So that's why he is a guy to always take a flyers on. The last person is Laos. I already talked about him. If Plumlee is out, oh sorry guys, I said Plumlee, I didn't mean Plumlee, I mean Millsap. If Millsap is out, he is in play. Alright, so that's basically it, guys. I appreciate you guys. Couldn't say it enough. Each and every single one of you guys, thank you for checking out the videos. Please like, subscribe, turn on your notification, just in case if I have to get back in there and change something, or sometimes I just add stuff based on news. Alright, don't spend money that you guys cannot afford to lose. Let's go ahead and win some money, guys. I'm out.